Hello, Canadian teen book lovers, and welcome to week 28 of my marathon of books. Yay! I had some great books this week, but it was, the start of it was a tough reading week because I had books that were 300 to 400 pages all in a row, like 3 or 4 days of it in a row. So when I hit my slow streak of 100 to 200 pages, it was so sweet. So, the best books I read this week, there were so many that were good, but the ones that stood out for me the most, What Happened to Ivy by Kathy Stinson. Now, this is a good read. It's a bit of a difficult read for me because it challenged me to think about how I feel about euthanasia. So it's about David and his younger sister Ivy. Ivy is born with cerebral palsy, and she needs a lot of care on a daily basis. And her parents are pretty worn out, and she's facing another serious surgery. So in the summertime, when they go up to the cabin, she has a seizure and she dies. But then it turns out that maybe her death wasn't as accidental as it appeared to be, and it's all about how David has to deal with the fallout of that. It's a powerful book, and I like how Stinson opens up the conversation and challenges her readers to think for themselves. It doesn't provide any easy answers, but it's a good story. Next up, The Darkest Corner of the World by Irv Thunberg. I got to meet her at the CCBC's general meeting, and she was so nice. And her book is incredible. I just loved it because it's about this girl who lives in Estonia during World War II and how they're caught between the Germans and the Soviets. So it's kind of like the Soviets have invaded their country and they turned to the Nazis to free them. And it was just such a new idea and such a well-written story that, wow, I truly enjoyed it, and I think it's a wonderful read. The plot just moves, and it's just full of new ideas and a realistic portrayal of war. I really enjoyed it. Last up is Homeland by Cory Doctorow. Now, I had to go back for him because I actually forgot to put him in my Toronto list, which was major oversight on my part. I love Cory Doctorow because I always learn things from his writing, and it's sort of realistic fiction, so it feels like I'm reading a textbook when I read his books, but it's practical information for today's world. And I think he should be a required read for teens because he knows what's really going on, and he encourages readers to think about how they're being surveilled and what the government is actually trying to do. So Homeland is the continuing story from Little Brother, and it's about Marcus and how he has to let out all these government secrets after 2 of his friends are kidnapped. And it's just, it was a real eye-opener. It's scary stuff because it is realistic, but it's a powerful book, and it will make you paranoid like crazy, but that's probably a good thing. My stats for this week are, I'm up to 196 books, and I've read 45,250 pages, which is 4,525 kilometers traveled. So definitely over halfway through Canada by now. 580 hours of reading and 45 minutes. So I'm on my way, and I have about 30 books left in Ontario before I get to Manitoba. So I'm very excited. And I will talk to you soon. Hope you have a great week. Bye.